Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Kanye West refused to continue his show this past Friday night in Sydney, Australia, until the entire audience was standing and dancing in worship. Unfortunately for Kanye's self-esteem, one of the audience members had a prosthetic leg, and another was wheelchair-bound. One concert-goer said after the show that Kanye addressed the crowd by saying, "I can't do this show until everybody stands up, unless you got a handicap pass and you get a special parking and stuff." The fan with the prosthetic leg waved it in the air, and Kanye continued the show, stopping again when he saw there remained a single fan seated. So he halted his performance, saying, "This is the longest I've had to wait to do a song. It's unbelievable." He sent a bodyguard to check that the fan was actually disabled. The crowd was yelling that the man was in a wheelchair, but Kanye waited for confirmation. What a jerk. You know, if I ever meet Kanye West, I'd love to ask him, "So, what do you do for a living?" and just see how he handles it. You know, it's been almost 15 years since Ben Stiller's Derek Zoolander posed on the big screen. But it sounds like prospects of a Zoolander sequel are heating up. Will Ferrell, who appeared in the 2001 comedy as an evil fashion designer named Mugatu, offered an update recently and even dropped the info that his villain could be returning. Ferrell said, "We're actually supposed to do a read-through of a sequel script soon." While there's been no official confirmation that a sequel is in fact happening, the players involved, including Stiller, have not been shy about talking about it. Last week, Martha Stewart criticized Sheryl Sandberg's idea of leaning in, said Orange is the New Black could be better, said that Blake Lively is unqualified to run a lifestyle blog, and told Gwyneth Paltrow to basically shut the hell up. Stewart says Goop founder Gwyneth Paltrow should shut up and stick to acting. She just needs to be quiet. She's a movie star. If she were confident in her acting, she wouldn't be trying to be Martha Stewart. I'm sorry, do we really need any more proof that prisons don't actually reform people? Pope Francis surprised traditional Catholics by breaking tradition and conducting a mass wedding ceremony that included a mother with a child out of wedlock and couples who have been living together. If the Pope is changing things that much, I bet newlywed Neil Patrick Harris is kicking himself for not waiting another week. A new survey on reading habits is quite surprising. It says that people aged 16 through 29 read on average a book a week. And of course, they prefer the classics like Little Hunger Games on the Prairie. Golfer Greg Norman posted on Instagram a photo from the hospital where he was recuperating from a mishap with a chainsaw. Norman's golf nickname, of course, is the Shark, but he almost stole Phil Mickelson's nickname of Lefty. The final tally is in, and there were not enough signatures for the November ballot to include a vote on whether California should break up. I understand that for similar reasons, that's why the Rolling Stones are still together. U.S. Congressman Mark Sanford has broken off his engagement with his former mistress because the continued harassment from his ex-wife has made life too complicated. I thought I'd never live to see the day that a Congress would admit that he can't juggle two women. Toronto Mayor Rob Ford has withdrawn from his re-election campaign and will be replaced by his brother Doug. Doug sure has a mighty big crack pipe to fill. Hey, thanks for checking in. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report every weekday. Watch for the Frank D'Angelo Band appearing across the country during their fall tour. Friday in Montreal at the Leonardo da Vinci Center Theatre. Saturday in Ottawa at the Casino at Lac Lemay. Next Thursday, September 25th in Toronto at the Markham Theatre. And October 4th at the Casino Halifax.